I look at these two worlds. I mean, I look at the sort of legacy fiat world, and then I look at the new DAE. Keep calling it digital asset ecosystem. So that's everything in that world. And over the last 10 years, the S&P 500 has gone down 99% against Bitcoin. Okay, it's gone down 99% against Ethereum. It's gone down 99% against almost any of the decent cryptocurrencies. The legacy fiat system is manipulated. It will continue to be manipulated. It will not trade freely. And so I'm not really sure that interest rates get to what would be a rational macro, place where, a place where you would think it would go doing traditional macro analysis. What I think happens, and I think is happening, is that you get a devaluation of the entire legacy fiat world against this new DAE. And again, you have stable coins yielding 8%. You got Bitcoin yielding 6 to 8. I think that there is going to be an exodus of capital from the manipulated legacy fiat world into the DAE. And we moved from 300 billion in market value of the whole ecosystem 2 years ago to 3 trillion. Now it's probably 2.5. Of course, I named my fund 10T because back when it was 300 billion, I thought we're going to 10 trillion. I'm going to be totally wrong about that. It's going to go to 30 trillion. We talked about this the last time we all talked. And so I think it's possible that you get this exodus and those markets continue to be manipulated because, frankly, a 5% interest rate, I think just kills too many people in that old world. And there are old people in that old world. The people who own the bonds, the people who own the equity, they're all old people. And they're boomers and pensioners and, all these pension. So I just don't see that world. I don't believe in the hard default, the, soup, kitchen and bread line whole thing. And Raul got into that for a while. I just think it's a slow exodus of capital into what I think are really the only truly free markets in the world. Bitcoin, to me, is the most liquid, true free market. It is not manipulated by any central authority, by any large, people talk about the whales. There's no whale that's going to, manipulate Bitcoin down 30%. It's, maybe 8-9 years ago, and I could speak to that. Dan could. So to me, I changed my analytical framework away from the one that I've used for 25 plus years coming from, that old, macro hedge fund world, because I see something new that's grown up that is so attractive. I just think people aren't aware of the yields and returns that they're aware of the returns broadly, but they think it comes with an enormous amount of risk. You can lend to those people taking enormous risk and earn 8-9% in what I think is a pretty secure fashion. So I think that the DAE will pull, last thing I'm going to say, will pull away money if you want to, get into Dan M's framework, a source of capital for the bond market. If you believe his frame in that framework, is not that capital, I think, will be floating more into the DAE away from that bond market. Like historically, that yield searching capital would have moved into that bond market. So it certainly, lends some credence to his view.